Hey, great show today. We got a great show today. We got Judah Friedlander on the show.
And Jamila, the transkiatrist.
Ah, she's wonderful. She is really a treat.
A good listener.
And we're talking about Thanksgiving and things all families talk and stuff like that. You know, it's going to be a great show. It's a great show.
Liam with our books? That's the main gist of this.
Yeah, Liam stole our books from Judah Friedlander, and we want them back. So check out the show.
You are now checked in to Stand Up New York Labs. Oh, yeah.
Race Wars.
I know you're like, how could a white man be allowed to do
You can say the word only in the confines of this podcast. It's what we do, baby! Yeah!
You're out of your fucking mind, dude.
I have the power. With Kurt Metzger and Sherrod.
You saw the revealing interview with Diane Sawyer. Now go deeper with Caitlyn Jenner on E's I Am Kate.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to get boobs just like those.
Yeah. Now,
Nice and perky.
Join Caitlyn on her heroic journey as she bravely faces the new obstacles ahead of her.
Yeah.
And I saw this woman driving towards me with the most beautiful vagina I've ever seen. So I smashed my SUV and killed her with my car, and no one even talks about it. Yay! I got away with it.
The LGBT Alliance has a new leader, and her name is Caitlyn Jenner.
I don't like gay marriage. You guys know that? Gays are a sin in front of God. I'm a man who cut his penis off and got a vagina, and now I'm a woman.
And there's no side of her life that Caitlyn won't show you, including some of her more intimate moments.
I made up my own game called Pop the Lock. It's when I put my penis in my asshole, and then I get hard and I pop the lock. Do you mind having a young bottom-feeding slave?
Check out all this and more on I Am Kate, Sundays on E, after an all-new episode of Philly Girl Big World.
I'm a hero!
Race Wars back.
wait,
There we go.
I'm really looking forward to Philly Girl Big World.
Yes,
I didn't
it's going to be
even
a
know
great
that was.
show.
Yeah, that was Shelby's.
Shelby did a great
Shelby's
job.
handiwork making the Caitlyn.
Oh, we got a good
Good
crew.
old Shelbfish.
We got a good crew over here at Race Wars Podcast.
It's a skeleton crew today because of Thanksgiving. But
Yeah.
luckily, Philly Girl's going to call in to let us know how our holiday's going.
Yeah, we'll find out. Everybody's out celebrating the holidays. Happy Thanksgiving to all the listeners. Truck
Yeah.
drivers and not truck drivers. Everybody out there.
Yeah.
You know, you got to go back around your family tomorrow. The ones you like and the ones you don't like.
Yeah, just remember.
The ones that borrowed money from you and the ones you borrowed money from.
Just remember, this is time to be thankful, and
Right.
we're never giving that land back. And hug your family close.
Wait a minute. You're not
We
giving...
ain't never giving that land back.
Oh, that day is past. You
Every
might get a
time I
casino.
have turkey, I go, oh, that's a good turkey. You know, they ain't getting this land.
Just make sure you give a toast to Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun this
Do you
Thanksgiving.
know the first Thanksgiving story?
What's that?
On the History Channel, they had one of those, like, you know, the real shit of history that you never hear kind of shows.
Right.
So here's the first Thanksgiving meal. The Pilgrims that whatever landed on Plymouth or whatever.
Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts.
They first met the Indians there, right?
Right.
The reason they had the dinner is the Indians were like, we'll show you how to plant crops and survive here. We just need you to kill this other group of Indians that we don't like.
Right. So they used the white man's weapons.
So the folks are like, yeah, all right. And they're like everything? Like, yeah, no, kids too. Get them all. And then because they have these letters that these pilgrims wrote afterwards after they got all traumatized. So they did it, and then they had a big Thanksgiving meal, just shaking and eating turkey.
So you say that was to celebrate the killing of the other tribe, Indian tribe that they had beef
if
with?
this history channel show is to be believed.
Little did that tribe know, though, they're next.
Well, they weren't next to me. I mean,
Not immediately, but you know how the
People
white
always-
man works.
well-
The white man's going to get around to you.
it's lumping in a whole bunch of shit together, you know? I mean, it's like there's about thousands of different fucking tribes and nations and shit that were all separate, and like some of them were pals and some weren't.
Right.
And then some of them sided with different, you know, when America turned independent, some of them sided with England, and some of them
Right.
sided with the like. So that
And France. Somebody sided with the French.
So that's the beginning of it, and then the real thing is when the westward expansions, where a lot of the shitty. To me, like the no fair shit starts, right?
Yeah.
And then after we fucking just won the whole thing, that's when it's really no fair. Like in the 30s.
Oh,
and
they
shit.
went hard. They went hard against the Indians, man.
Yeah, just like the
Indians
real evil
caught
is
it, man.
not. I always say like I had no problem with colonialism. From
You know
back
how
then. I
bad?
don't
Because
care.
you know about the Buffalo Soldiers too. The black
Yeah.
unit that was out in the West. That's how bad white people treated Indians. That they let black people police them. It's like the
Yeah.
white man's truly the devil because they was beating all of us. But they was like, you know what? You niggas keep an eye on them niggas.
Well, dude, it does depend.
The white man is-
It's not all fucking Pocahontas, blue corn moon, peaceful shit all the time. A lot of them are so fucking vicious that you'd kill your whole family before
Well,
they got
they're humans.
to you.
Well, they're humans, by the way. So all humans are vicious. I don't care where you come from.
I didn't say inhuman. First of all,
Yeah.
I never call any cruelty inhuman. I never.
There's nothing more human than being cruel.
I never go. That's inhuman. How you been? Like that's extra human. Actually,
Yes, you got a side of human.
they were extra humanly cruel.
Can I get extra human on this with onions and
Yeah.
an extra side of human?
That's that dumb shit people like to say to like pretend that they're a special creature with a beautiful soul from God.
Yeah, it's nothing beautiful
That's
about
you're
us.
a fucking monkey and you know it. What are you fucking talking about? Go look at your back hair in the mirror. Fucking don't tell me you're not a monkey. You're a monkey now. You didn't evolve from shit.
But you can't be a monkey with a driver's license.
Yeah, you can. You can smoke cigars too.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Wear a bow tie and shit. Monkey. That's when I was religious, dude. The incredulous voice people. I'm from a monkey. That's what you think.
Yes.
Like it's the most ridiculous thing they could ever think of. That maybe they came from this creature that looks so much like them.
And who survived on this planet much longer than we have, if you don't believe that we're part of them.
What do you mean?
Sure, they don't have cars and high-rise
Oh, you mean
apartments.
monkeys have
Yeah,
been around
monkeys.
long.
Monkeys been
Yeah.
around long.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe that we're from that lineage, then they survive much longer.
cockroaches. That's the ones that are like the big
I wish I had some cockroach in there.
cockroaches and water.
They're gonna
bear.
last. They're gonna last.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They got an extra brain in their ass in
If I
case
have-
their head gets chopped off.
That's right.
And
They
they can
keep
still
living.
drink water through their ass.
If we had some cockroach in us as
Yeah.
Americans, we can go pick fights with everybody. North Korea, Russia, who cares? Launch your missiles, stupid. We're unaffected by it. We under the refrigerator surviving.
Yeah, why are they so upsetting just to see a cockroach? It's just like upsetting just to see one. Because you know why?
Because 1,000 more when you see one.
Well, there's that, and also deep down, you know it's better than you at everything.
Oh yeah, and knows how to survive.
Yeah.
Communicate.
And I can't live with the jealousy of knowing that cockroach is going to be better than me no matter what. And he's dead, and his family's dead. I'm just jealous of cockroaches.
Yeah, they are overachievers. You got to be honest with yourself.
A brain in your ass you need. Get the fuck out of here. No, I say no to it.
You say no to the brain and ass.
By the way, it's a skeleton crew of Race Wars today.
Yeah, that's how I like it. Everybody's, people got to go home to their families, Kurt.
Not me, I'm here.
Yeah, Karen's on the news.
The Jews, now do the Jews
And she's
celebrate
going to
Thanksgiving?
family.
Of course.
Yeah.
Or do they just, it's just a retail sale somewhere they got to get to?
They have you have a holiday called Thanksgiving, right? Are you taking everyone's-
Thanksgiving. The Jewish holiday of Thanksgiving.
It's called No Thanks to You, Gimme.
Yeah. Well, I used to joke about do natives do that? They celebrate Thanksgiving, but they call it Thanks a Lot Giving. It's like a sarcastic
Thanks
holiday.
for nothing giving.
Oh, thanks for the help, God. Then they all shit in a turkey.
It's shameful. It's shameful what happened to the Indians. Let's be honest. Let's talk about it, Kurt. It's
Fine.
shameful.
From 30s on, I'll give you shameful. From before, it's a long enough ago. I don't give a shit.
Is it any Indians can you think of any Native Americans that I don't know, pop stars or TV personalities who's a big star? Name somebody.
Peter Coyote. Is he not native?
No, he's not Native,
His
but
last
that took
name's
me
Coyote.
back. That took me back, boy. That's HBO days.
There's the guy who played
WHT.
Wait, no, in Street Fighter, who's the guy with one eye with the eye patch?
Nigga,
Anybody? Yeah, Saget. It's Sagit. No, it's Saget.
are you talking about from a game?
The guy who played Saget in the Street Fighter movie, Wes Studi.
Okay.
He's also in a lot of other movies.
Okay.
He's in a good movie called something Ship Down. It's like they're on a boat. It's Treat Williams and Wes Studi, that Indian guy's in it, and they're getting eaten by this monster underwater.
Okay.
And
Treat
it's
Williams is in it?
Yeah.
From Fahrenheit 4.
Oh, Deep Rising. It's called Deep Rising.
Okay,
And
how-
Famke Johnson is the girl.
And the dude is the Indian guy. That's the point of this?
He's the bad guy.
And he's Indian.
He
Native
gets
American. I'm sorry, Native American.
Yeah, and his native ass gets digested by a tentacle thing. And they shoot one of the tentacles and he falls out all partially gooified.
Well, at least
It's
he got-
fucking horrifying.
At least he got SAG points. That's got to
He
be
got a
big
lot
for
of
America.
SAG points for that.
Good for him. Screen Actors
Wes
Guild.
Studi works a lot, and Russell Means. There's a bunch of guys that you see.
Well, Lou Diamond Phillips has been getting that, that Native American coin in movies, but I don't think he's Native American. He's Filipino.
He's not Filipino.
Yes, I interviewed him on Opie and Jimmy like a
He's
couple weeks
Filipino?
ago. He's a Filipino.
He's been a Chinese Puerto Rican this whole time.
He's been an Asian who can dance this whole time.
There's only one kind of people alive who have mastered every move Michael Jackson had, and that's the Filipino people.
Yes, and definitely if they're imprisoned.
they're in prison.
That prison routine, those Filipinos.
They weren't forcing them. They all wanted to do it.
Of course they would. The way you can tell they wanted to do it. The motherfuckers hit every fucking. Damn, they hit it.
I mean, they really talk about being rehabbed. Anyway, I don't give a shit about any I feel nothing about colonialism at all.
What do you mean? You don't feel bad about it?
Yeah, not even a little.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
People got slaughtered.
I know, but not within my lifetime. I feel bad about some shit in my lifetime, or even close to my lifetime.
So you saying it's too long ago for you to care about it?
Now, there's an example, and I think it's dumb to even focus on that because the shit that's more recent to me is worse. Like, remember that whole slavery conversation?
Right.
The shit that happened after when you're supposed to be free, the shit that they pulled. Like, basically, felons that can't vote in certain states now, that's an old Jim Crow holdover.
They fixing that now. In some states, I heard this story that they overturned it for nonviolent
Some people
criminals.
are, that one, who's the Republican that people kind of like if you're a Republican? Rand
Paul.
Like, Rand Paul is a guy who wants to fix that because he
Yes.
at least has his libertarian freedom thing about him still.
Yes.
But, like,
it's taking away rights for no reason.
No, there's a reason. You don't want black people voting a Democrat into office. That's the fucking reason. So that's why they did it.
Yeah, an awful reason, I should say.
So, look, during slavery, okay, fine, it's evil, but that's what everybody did in the world up until a certain point. Okay,
And that was the evil world.
I mean, I guess America's bad because we kind of fucked up slavery for everyone. Because nobody...
No, slavery should have already been fucked up, you animal.
We kind of ruined it. No, well, not in the Middle East. It didn't end until. But the slavery we had was this
Until when?
American.
It didn't end yet.
It was like this American capitalist slavery. Though when it got real evil here,
Yeah.
I mean, not that it was always not evil, but
When they went from treating people for like people, but you're a slave, to cattle
when it was
and you're a
still
slave.
look, when it was still
It's a difference.
Bible-y, it was a little better. When they were still a Bible thing,
Plus, they looked at them as humans.
well, that's in the Middle East. They have all
Right.
that. They had 1960s, and when Saudi Arabia officially made it illegal to, or maybe it was 65. It was very recently they made it illegal to have slaves there, and they still have slaves. They're all Filipino, by the way.
America
By the way,
still have slaves.
all Filipino slaves still out there.
Those three girls who was in that basement in Ohio, what do you call them?
But that's right. But I'm
Slaves.
saying where the government sanctions it like that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's because they have an Abraham religion society.
Oh,
okay?
wait, Kurt.
That's true.
Don't do that.
That's why we had it.
Don't do that, Kurt.
Do what?
Abraham religion?
Yeah, an Abraham religion.
So, what, you anti-Abraham religions?
I've been very clear about that my entire time being on the show with you.
I know. They're like bringing it up.
Also, what
dramatically.
I'm saying is true. That's how they justified American slavery. They go, well, in the Bible, you
Was
could have a
there
slave.
no slavery in Africa before the white
Yeah,
people?
of course
got
there was slavery.
Karen,
Well,
if
then
you
it
don't
doesn't
shut up,
have to do
Karen.
with Abraham stuff, right?
Karen, I swear to God, it might be
slavery-
Thanksgiving. If you don't shut that...
Let me tell you something.
It's
There's no place that never had slavery except the Inuit peoples. Are
Inuits.
the only ones that I believe that we know of that never had slaves.
Yeah.
So nobody
And you see
had
where
a
you gotta go?
slave-free anything anywhere.
You have to go
But
to the top of the
justifi-
earth just to be a fucking
Right.
decent human being.
Yeah, it's just I guess cold. I don't know why, but
No, just good people.
anyway, when they ended slavery, and then it's like you're supposed to be free, and then they did everything they could to be like, oh, you can't vote. Oh, Jim
The
Crow.
Inuits also the people who, if they kill an animal, they'll pray over it and thank the gods for giving me the meat. Us,
know.
we go like this. Let me get $5 of bologna.
Yeah, well, can I just eat a
Fuck
sandwich?
the gods!
Yeah, fuck that. What do I gotta eat? I gotta worship everything as a god before I eat it. Can I just have my sandwich, please?
You should respect that
You
it was a life,
fucking-
you fucking animal.
Yeah, I did with my mouth and taste buds, and then I further respect it with my flushing it.
Oh, no, out of
I
your
go,
buttocks.
brother, forgive me when I make you into poop inside me. Is that enough respect? Why lie? Why
Let's check
lie?
out some of the calls in here. We got somebody with we got callers. It's Thanksgiving.
Okay, we'll take a call, but listen, I'm just saying, Sherrod.
Is that Laura?
Yeah. Go ahead. Hello. What's
Hey,
up,
Laura. Okay, and I want to make, before we talk Laura, hold on one second. Don't forget the live Race Wars show, December 1st, at the Village Underground. Comedy Cellar at the Village Underground, December 1st. Get your tickets now. Everybody's going to be there. Last year we had Artie Lang and Mike Shea, and all of them are going to come back. Hannibal, everybody's coming through. For
Yeah.
December 1st. Make sure you get the tickets.
We know all the good people up here, dude.
We're gonna
have
tweet
our
out the
picks.
link.
We have
With
our
the
picks of good comics to show you at this live show.
Exactly.
And the last one was
Go to our
packed out.
Facebook page, though. Go to our Facebook
Yeah.
page, and you can get all the ticket information. Get your tickets now, December
Race
1st.
Wars live show, December 1st.
It's going to be unbelievable. Laura, how's it going?
Hey, Hey, how you doing, Sherrod?
I'm doing well.
Oh my gosh, Sherrod, I love you so much. I follow you on Twitter, and I'm always texting you pictures from Kentucky.
Yes.
I wanted to tell you I'm actually wearing shoes right now. So,
Okay.
you know, I'm upstairs. Listen, can you picture Caitlyn Jenner in the Cherokee Nation? You know, from Cher.
Oh, like that get up.
Can you picture him wearing?
I can.
I can picture it. Yeah, they were very cool about that.
I mean, oh my God. But I really don't have anything to say except thank you so much for the laughter.
Well, thank you.
You guys all crack me up all the time. I mean, I know it's a fangirl call, but fuck it, you need one of those every now and then, right?
Yeah, you actually our first fangirl call.
Yeah,
so
we actually never get those. Usually just very disturbed young men.
You're the Jackie Robinson. You're the Jackie Robinson of our fangirl call.
Yeah. Oh, which you just reminded me. Speaking of fangirls, Philly Girl's about to call in.
Oh, that's right.
Well, Laura, thank you very much.
Thank you, Laura. Happy Thanksgiving. We love you.
Welcome, you all too. Bye-bye.
Okay, she was nice, right?
Yeah. But I mean...
Now, did you read that pedophile article on Salon?
What, the guy who
well, we got Rick. Is this Rick from New Jersey?
Oh, the guy's calling about the pet. I did read it. Is that what he wants to talk about?
He's on right now. You on there, Rick? Is it Rick?
Hey, what's up, Rick?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man? No, you read that article on the pedophile article?
You talking about the article where the guy said, I'm a pedophile, but I don't act on it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
Yeah, I'm a pedophile, but I'm not a monster.
Right. Yeah, what were you going to say?
Well, I just wanted to see if you guys heard about it, like how you felt about pedophilia as, you know, possibly like a sexual orientation and not something.
I think it obviously is one. You think it's not an orientation? I mean, you think they can be fixed?
I do think that, but a lot of people don't. You know?
Well, you know, somebody told me, oh, you know what? Neil Brennan was dating some psychiatrist. So this is third hand from Neil.
Okay.
Because I'm like, why are they considered not an orientation? Because that was a big controversy. Remember the book put it, and they're like, that's not an orientation. And I'm like, it seems like one to me. It's because the pedophile, like if you really are in love with somebody, it's like you want to wake up with, you want to like share a toothbrush with them. It's like all sex with them at a fixate on a certain age, and it's not like they could fall in love with a person.
Like a person at the same age?
No, like a young, like they're never in love with this child. They just have a sexual fixation on youth. So it's not the same as an orientation where it's like you want to wake up next to somebody every morning, or you know what I mean? Like that's the reason I believe.
Grow old with them.
Right. That's the reason I believe it's not an orientation according to them, but I think it may be just as an orientation, honestly, because I think something happens to you, either you get molested.
Arrested development, and you get stuck
people get molested, they get, sexed in or beat in, I guess, and there's a way. But that guy, here's what I looked up about that guy you're talking about, because he wrote this article about how he's a pedophile, but he never acts on it, and et cetera, and he's not a monster, and if we stop treating them all like that, which I could get behind that, but I've read shit where this guy is actually might be not telling the truth about how he's never
acted on it.
Yeah, acted on it, or not. Maybe not that he's not acting on it, but he actually advocates for it being okay to fuck kids secretly.
Wow.
Or he doesn't. In other places he's spoken about but I should be allowed to fuck a kid, but I'm just saying. I won't do it.
No, wow.
So I don't know if that if that is true. It's really like right wing websites are enraged. Like if what he wrote in Salon is the truth, then it's fine. I don't have a problem with him. The guy's not doing anything.
Right.
Okay.
But you don't.
So if he's secretly doing shit, or he's advocating that he should be able to fuck kids, then that's.
But here's the thing: you don't want even if he didn't act on it before. It's like you don't want this kid. You don't want your kid to be the first one that he fucking broke down and couldn't take it because here's a sexy kid that fucking broke the camel's back of his.
Well, they really just, from what I understand, and if anybody knows, they can call in with it. They and if Jamila, our trans-chiatrist, would hurry up and get the fuck here,
yeah, she would.
We could ask her, but I think they look for kids that look like they're predisposed to that. And that look weaker,
right?
And look like they're not going to tell,
vulnerable.
They look out for the vulnerable one. Because my parents made it. I got to give it to them. They were real clear to me at a young age. No one's supposed to be doing that to you.
Yeah.
And they were almost disgusting detail. My mother explained to me what people want to do to you.
Yeah.
I don't think she had to lay it on that thick. But
what'd she say?
Lord.
And then they'll enter your
put
anus.
their penis in your mouth. I'm like, oh my Lord. I ain't taking that candy. And then I would have nightmares where I'd be getting grabbed. Okay, and I'm like, no, I said I didn't want the candy. I thought it was all based on if you say yes to the candy. But I knew if the kids that get molested, it's like they don't know that that's not supposed to happen.
Right.
And then they don't tell their parents. It's always some clusterfuck where the parents either don't listen to them or the kid didn't know it was wrong, or you really got to tell your kids up front that shit's not okay.
People get molested though, Kurt. That's just, that's the,
But if you know,
honest
if I
fucking
knew up
facts of
front,
it.
I knew up front that if that happened, it wasn't my fault, and I should tell my parents immediately.
Right.
Like I knew that up front. It was real clear to me. So
Now, but here's the thing. There's a difference between when it was a stranger doing it, or then it's somebody close to you, like a teacher or a family member.
My mom told me.
Then it's harder to...
My mom said, anyone, she goes, even if one of your parents did that, you call the cops.
Your mother was like, even me doing this shit right now, caressing you,
that's right.
is wrong.
Yeah. That's
so
how she
no
put
feelings like this.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
She goes, even the way I work the balls right now is wrong. Happy Thanksgiving, Kurt.
She was hands-on when it came to...
Happy Thanksgiving. Anyway, caller, what was your... Totally forgot about the caller with that.
He was the pedophile thing. Thanks, man. Happy holidays there, Ricky. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you too, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, this is good. We get to the fans. It's a holiday show. We got more callers
Did
on
Philly
here.
call in yet?
Call in. If
Does
you're out
Philly
there
here?
listening. Yeah, Philly girl's here. Let's see what's going on with
Yeah,
her.
Philly girl's calling in from
Yes.
her holiday.
Yeah, let me pick it. Philly girl, you there?
Yeah, what's going on, Sherrod?
Happy Thanksgiving, and we miss you, Philly girl.
Yeah. Now, where are you? Are you in Philly or Pittsburgh? I know they're closely related accent-wise, but where do you go for Thanksgiving?
Actually, they're extremely different in not only location and geography, but also in lexicography and accent.
Is that right?
Didn't know
Oh,
that.
how so, Philly girl?
I don't know. I just know they sound like I can't understand a word they're saying.
Oh, is that right?
Okay.
You can't understand Pittsburgh?
It's like 5 or 6 hour drive.
Yeah,
Wow.
Pittsburgh is
On
a
the
different
turnpike.
beef. Yeah, it's a different kind of beat than Philadelphia.
I don't fully accept what Philly girl's saying, but I'll just move past it.
Okay. Well, how's the family, Philly girl?
Yeah,
Did you
what's
get to
going
see
on?
the family yet?
Oh, yeah. Everybody's doing good. It's been great. My mom's like, the minute I walk in the door, she automatically starts apologizing for not having enough food in the refrigerator. I'm like, Mom, I still got my coat on. Relax.
Yeah.
Well, she probably knows what you like. She's
That's
going
what
to-
moms do. My mom apologizes for her bizarre, unfurnished, spotless house over and over again.
That's
I-
it.
I'm sorry the house is so messy. I'm like, Mom, there's literally nothing in here. It's just like invisible mess in her head.
It's like some sort of automatic door that as soon as like you touch the doorknob, all those like alarms go off about how your mom's a terrible person, and to remind you that she knows it before you can say it. Even though I never say it, I always tell her she's the love of my life.
That's
Right.
good. That's good. You have to keep your mom
Yeah.
close.
But you are right about that. It's my mother has a debt she can never repay.
No, what?
I will never forgive her for everything up to and including giving me life.
Now, what about the siblings? Where's your brothers and sisters this holiday?
My brother just got home. My dad picked him up at the train. He had to go. He had to drive into Jersey to get him.
Okay.
Which is like almost inexcusable, but whatever.
What does your brother do? What is he?
He's a high school teacher.
Ah.
Yeah, in New York City.
Oh.
Really? What about Mike and Mike, your friends that had that knife dispute?
Yeah, they okay for the holidays?
You ever see those guys?
You know, believe it or not, they're spending Thanksgiving together.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
That's
They were
good to
able
hear.
to get through it. Also, one of their brothers gave the other brother a lung or something, so they have to spend lots of time near each other. I don't quite understand it.
Well, that's great that they moved past it. Any kind of, I don't know, what kind of disputes you get in around Thanksgiving, Philly girl? Hockey related problems or
Football. Got to be football in that Philly house.
It's a little bit of football. Right now, we're a little upset about the 76ers having an 0-15 record.
Oh, yeah, boy. They might as well play in jean shorts, huh? Why waste the uniforms? Just do
It's
shirt
all right.
skins.
no
nigga.
more uniforms for them.
We got a new player named Jaleel Okafor, and I think he's a nice young man. He's going to do a lot of good things for the team.
Yes, he's good. He's from Duke. He went to Duke University.
From Duke, like Christian Leitner.
That's right.
But right now, like, we're doing really good. Like, we're about to embark on a tradition that we do every year, the night before Thanksgiving, where we all write down what we're thankful for in a Sharpie on the back of a Wawa hoagie.
That
wrap
I
it up.
smell a great marketing thing for Wawa here.
Yeah,
Much like the Chipotle bag.
Chipotle bag.
Yes.
Philadelphia, like just Pennsylvanians writing down what they're thankful. What are some of the things you're thankful for?
On your Wawa bag.
Well, if I tell you, then it won't come true.
Wait a minute. Hold on, now the Philly girl.
It makes a lot of sense, sir. It
Sure.
makes sense.
No, but if she's thankful for them, didn't they already come true? That doesn't. You write your wishes, Philly girl.
I don't know the science of it, Kurt.
She's so confused and thankful with a Christmas list. I think it's a Christmas list and her thankful list is the same
You're
list.
mixing up, yeah.
So then we wrap it up, we fold it up, and then we walk down to Tookoning Creek and we throw it in the water.
Down at the creek.
And then we go eat dinner at Wings to Go.
A Wings
You
to
get
go.
a Wings to Go Thanksgiving, so you don't do a
That's
turkey
the night
at home.
before. No, that's for the night before.
Oh, this is just the night before.
It's the ceremony at the
Yeah,
house.
it's the night before. And you know, Wings to Go, like some people might say to me, Philly girl, a.k.a. Philadelphia girl, how come you go eat at Wings to Go? And it's a takeout place. And I'm like, excuse me, I like to go to Wings to go to eat. So get off my back.
Yeah, no one's judging that.
It makes sense. It makes sense. And everybody's eating out the night before Thanksgiving. Nobody cooks for dinner at home for the night before Thanksgiving. It's
Yeah, I don't
pizzas
plan
and
to.
sandwiches and whatever's not a turkey.
Yeah, you don't want to blow your whole nut on meals the night before. That'd
Yeah.
just be silly.
I try to
That's what my
starve
mom
myself.
said, yeah.
Your
Don't
mom,
blow your
in
nut.
those words, said, "Don't blow your
Don't
nut."
blow your nut.
Yeah. She's like, girl, I ain't blowing my nut. Dude, go to Wings to Go. Get out of my hair.
Your mom sounds real down to earth, you know.
A lovely lady. Send our best to your mother, by
All
the way,
right,
for
so
the
you're
holidays.
gonna check in and update us later, right, about how this is
Oh,
going?
yeah, how the family's going.
I guess
Yeah,
your
I'll
Wings to
call
Go expedition.
On the DL, probably from Wings to Go. Hopefully what happened last year will not happen again.
Uh-oh. What happened?
What happened?
I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Right.
But if you had maybe noticed this year, the Philly Fanatic was walking with a limp.
Right.
That's all I can say.
Oh,
wow.
I've been at Wings to Go.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait a minute. Did she get into a fight with the Philly Fanatic?
No, not me. No, it wasn't me. It was Terry from the 99-cent store. But I've already said too much.
Yeah. No, people don't realize what a dangerous job that is, being the Philly Fanatic. Like any frustrations people have in Philly.
Or working at the 99-cent store.
Yeah, that's pretty dangerous.
And by the way, it's not even just baseball. It's like any teams that you're mad at, anything that you're mad about in Philadelphia sports in general gets taken out on that fanatic.
Yep.
It's not.
That's why they pay him. That's why
I
he
think they're a
gets the
bunch of
big
fanatics.
dollars.
Is how I will stack Philly fans for being the most violent and primitive against any other city sport fans any other day of the week.
They're psychopaths.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, you guys definitely out crazy Boston fans.
She thinks it's a high five you're giving her right now.
Dude, you can't imagine how proud they are.
I'm thankful for that.
Jay, you know what? Big Jay watched them. Boo. Hall & Oates was playing. Who's a Philly.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to do like their new stuff.
Yeah, and they booed him.
The whole stadium started like throwing shit, right? Yeah. And then Hall goes, I guess he goes, okay. He goes, she only come out at night. And the crowd goes, yay!
They have to do the old
they
stuff.
Flip right back to happy.
I'm actually on the side of the crowd on that. It's like, don't come in here and do your new stuff, Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
We don't love you because of your new shit you've been thinking about in your mansion.
That is one
shit.
you got to give Philly, I guess.
But they did also attack Santa Claus and threw snowballs at him at an Eagles game.
But I have to tell you, my dad was one of the volunteers down at when Pope Francis spoke, and he did the same thing. He's booing until Pope Francis was talking about more conservative stuff. He was like, I want to hear the church's old stuff.
Yeah, play your old stuff.
That's right.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Fuck all this women priest
I'm
shit.
sick of his new acoustic stuff. Do the old good stuff.
It's too
I'm with
touchy-feely.
you, Dad, on that one.
Guys, I got to run.
Okay, Philly girl, we love you. Happy
All right.
Thanksgiving. Tell the family we said hi.
All right, love you guys. Bye. Bye, Aaron.
That's Karen.
Oh, man.
Boy, Philly girl really has a nice family time.
I mean, it's a Philly girl Thanksgiving. Now, if we could be a fly on the wall in that house, that violent house, it's like it's always
Yeah.
sunny in Philadelphia. That's what I see the house like fucking
someone's
Charlie's mother's
sniffing
house.
glue and eating cat food at the same time to be able to fall asleep properly. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Shelby, is there a mini USB cable by you?
What?
Of any kind?
What
I
kind
need
of?
a mini USB cable for charging purposes.
What?
If somebody has one, just bring it in here and
Kurt, in the middle of the show?
no questions. Yeah, in the middle of the show. Because you know who texted me? Who's almost here?
Who?
Jamila, the trans.
Oh, yes.
The transkiatrist.
Now let's let the fans know that Jamila is a lovely young lady. She's a psychiatrist, very smart, and she's in love with Kurt.
I don't know that it's like that anymore. It was a little more strong, but I had to be like, come on, man, I got a girlfriend. Because
first of all, stop saying man.
I say man to everyone. That's not something I reserve for transsexuals.
Kurt, no.
Karen, right or wrong, I say dude and man to girls I know of all acquaintances and who I'm
Let's
dating.
say no,
You
Karen.
don't hate trans people.
No, he don't hate trans
better,
people, but
do I
will he
call
give
everyone
Say
man?
No, you don't call everybody man. Get out of here with
Get
that.
out of here.
You
Yeah,
want
what
to
are
look
you,
at my fucking text record?
Stop it. What are you, Telly Savalas? You
I
don't
know
call everybody
you.
man.
I
Stop
live
it.
with you. I know
Telly
you.
Savalas did that?
Maybe. It's a good reference,
I
trust
thought
me.
he said baby.
Baby.
Hold on
he
a minute.
did.
You're
He
saying
said both.
hey man.
He said it. He said both things.
Well, whatever.
Kojak said baby. Telly Savalas was the man who played him.
Jamil will be in a second, but I think it's amazing. It's like utterly fascinating that she's a psychiatrist.
She's a psychiatrist, and she's transgender. Is that the right?
Well, because I don't know if being transgender, like, what is it classified as now? Is it considered a mental thing? Like,
What?
is it still is it gender dysphoria disorder? Is it still that, or is it now like not that?
I guess we got to find out when she gets here.
When the trans guy, and I want to find out why tranny's no good to say.
I have no answers for that. But if you ask me how Tony Romo did this week, I think he did all right. Cowboys won. First game we won out of 7. Look at Kurt. Football is his kryptonite.
I might as well be a tranny, dude.
You don't know nothing about football. He gave up on it back when he couldn't play in school. They teased
No,
him.
you know when I gave up? I told you when my dad would watch we were in Cleveland. My dad was a Browns fan, and he would never had a good time watching football ever. As a child, I never saw him once enjoy football.
Well, actually, it was the football he enjoyed. It was your company that he.
Oh, is that what it was?
That's what it was. That
Daddy, we can watch now. Oh, wait a minute.
It was you.
Hold on. You're telling me it was not football make my dad sad. It was when I would put on my mom's high heels and do my little dance at the halftime?
Daddy, we winning. Look at my winning dance.
And he didn't care for that? Is that what you're saying?
He didn't like it.
It was nothing with the Browns?
No.
Oh, this whole time.
That was actually the golden era for the Browns.
When I put on my mom's slip and some high heels, I go, Daddy, stop looking. And I get in front of the TV while he was watching the game. I go, I love my daddy. That is my daddy. I point and sing so everyone could know whose daddy was. And all his friends would laugh and laugh. Yeah, he didn't look happy, though.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I just assumed.
Don't blame the Browns on it.
I just assumed the Browns. I just blamed Brian Sipe all these years.
No, you were wrong.
It was my little number I was doing. My dad didn't care
Your
for it.
adorable number. He hated it.
Oh my God! I would take my underwear and hitch it up over my shoulders while I wore it, and then
with your little crispy cheeks.
and then I would do that. And I would twerk before there was even a word for that.
And all his work friends.
You know, people talk about twerking is stolen from. It's stolen from me. I started it in front of my father when we tried to watch football
with his work buddies.
Yeah, with my dad's work buddies.
You come up in his underwear, tucked up in your little tuchus.
I would just wedge it way up in there, and I'd start my little dance. And I called it a halftime dance, but I'll be honest, I did it from the beginning of the game,
right,
all through the entire game. Okay, and commercials, you think I'd take a break? No, did it twice as hard. Okay, and then my dad's friends were like, start giving me money, and I'm like, yeah. And my dad did not look happy.
You didn't look happy, huh?
But
fucking Browns.
I must have made $17 every Sunday. This is stuff I want to tell Jamila, the transkiatrist.
Jamila has to get here soon because you got so much coming out of you.
I have so many of my boyhood stories coming out right now.
Somebody's got to fucking diagnose. You need a diagnosis for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, one time I was in the store with my dad, and I was like, Daddy, he was going to buy me a toy. Right. I was like, I don't want a Star Wars man. I want a pretty Barbie doll. Took home his pretty hair.
No, this is not.
And my dad was like, no, I don't. You said Star Wars. I'm like, no, I meant a nice, pretty Barbie. And I want real clothes that look like the clothes my Barbie has so I can match my Barbie.
Okay.
And will you please get it for me? And then I would scream until he...
You did it?
Well, people would usually come up and ask what was wrong. And then I would tell them in a very loud voice, my dad, he won't make me a pretty Barbie dress. And...
You sound kind of like the little boy on Ugly Betty. I don't know.
Well, my father did kill himself, so... But I want to get to the bottom of that. I couldn't figure out what his damn problem was.
Poor father had to go through this.
Yeah.
And that's back when they didn't understand transgender kids.
Well, you know what the problem was? I wasn't even transgendered. It was just clearly tormenting my father into an early grave.
I thought you was just curious. So you were just an asshole?
I was just trans curious.
Ah, nothing wrong with that.
No,
all
you
had
know
a
what's funny?
weekend.
How not curious I am.
What?
How not trans curious I am. Like I'm not curious. Like I already kind of have preconceived notions.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not interested in
That-
researching.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never been like this. I wonder what a cock.
Because Karen, do you have the story about Charlie Sheen HIV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Can you get into because this is because you know Charlie Sheen has HIV, right?
Wait, what?
Okay, so
Yeah, we
here's-
talked about this.
I know.
Okay.
well, this is a story. This is important for the black community.
If you ever start any sentence like that again, I swear to God,
hear me out.
I'm gonna give you an old-fashioned abortion without the baby.
Hear me out, Sherrod. So Kylie Jenner's upset, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because her boyfriend Tyga,
Yeah.
all right,
Okay.
Tyga with an A, allegedly was linked to
Ex-boyfriend. Right?
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but maybe not ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
So they've been a little bit on again, off
Hold on,
again.
Karen.
But he was linked to the
wait.
transgender.
I actually interviewed her.
Woman.
I interviewed her 2
Yeah.
weeks ago on Opie and Jimmy. She's
Mia
great.
Isabella, right?
Yes, she's great.
So
Wow, she's riddled with AIDS.
she,
Riddled.
maybe she's full of AIDS, and then
HIV.
Tyga's
Oh,
been,
you don't know
Tyga's
that. Why
been
would you
linked
say
to
that?
her.
I don't know.
Charlie Sheen
You heard it
allegedly
here
fucked
first
her.
from Sherrod.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you know the way they found out
Oh,
was?
Charlie Sheen banged her.
Right, and then Tyga's been linked to her because there was a text message that was found on her phone
Yeah.
of naked Tyga sent by Tyga.
Yeah, I know. That went big, and then it came out. But she said, she didn't put it out there. Her and Tyga are friends. Everything got denied and whatever.
So they denied
Right.
it, but then she made a belated happy birthday Tyga video that she snapped to do damage control. We have it.
But I know he's not he wasn't in contact with her in the last month or two or whatever, the transsexual girl. But
Right.
So what?
By the way,
But they do have a history. Yeah, they
How-
do have a history. Like they hung.
Well, that's the thing. That's how you get that.
how bad do you want to kill
oh,
yourself?
so you think that Tyga has the HIV?
No, I'm saying he might have exposed himself to someone who has it. So she's right to be
And then
upset.
plunked it right in
She
Kylie
found
Jenner.
out now through the Charlie Sheen thing. It's not like he disclosed.
Oh.
I fucked somebody with HIV, but I'm fine. She found out now through this.
So you
she's
think it's a
upset. And she's
transgender
like
girl who has
12.
the HIV? Well, this is all
you
alleged
think
stuff.
initially
Alleged.
Charlie Sheen supposedly got it from her or a different? Because this is what
This
I read.
is
is
all
that, yeah.
very gossipy.
Yeah, it's all
okay, at this
conjecture.
point, it's all gossip. But
And plus, I heard Charlie Sheen had it for about 10 years or so.
But what I read was he was fucking like a bunch of trans prostitutes.
Oh, I believe
and
it.
that's where he caught it from. And there was video of him. He had a sex tape of this that he paid to have it not come out because he thought it would destroy him.
Of him fucking trannies?
Yeah. But now remember when he in the Matt Lauer interview. How he just kind of glossed over how he got it. He goes, "If you're talking needle stuff, no way." And
Right.
he just moved on. And he wasn't. It was because it wasn't like I don't think he's gay either. It's because you don't have to be gay to be into transsexuals at all. I know a bunch of straight dudes that are into that.
You can
shit.
just be into cocaine
That's a very good point.
and wake up in a room and
And our
holy
pal-
shit, you're
yeah.
into transsexuals.
Our pal Charlie was definitely into cocaine, so you know what I mean.
yeah, you can
Like,
be into
yeah.
shit and
And all well, first of all, just if you're a father, I don't care if you're a trans father or trans mother or father. How shitty does it feel for your daughter to come home dating a guy named Tyga? I would rather have my daughter date an actual tiger.
you mean
than
including
fucking-
Tiger Woods too, huh?
Including Tiger Woods,
Yeah.
especially.
by the way, you know,
If anybody's got AIDS from a transsexual prostitute,
It's-
I'm putting Tiger Woods ahead of Tyga.
What? Wait a minute. What? You can't.
I don't think Tiger would be good at like picking one out. I think he could be fooled easily.
Oh,
I
picking
don't-
out? No,
yeah,
he
I
knows
know.
what a cock is. He got a black daddy. His father knows him. But Tiger wanted I think Tiger, he mixed it up. He mixed it up.
Oh yeah, he definitely makes sense.
But that's why Kylie's mad because she went raw dog with him. That's why you shouldn't be fucking raw
well, you
dog
know what?
at
I'm just
18.
reading now. It was Mia Isabella was Charlie Sheen's ex-girlfriend, so it wasn't even like a once in a while fucking.
Oh,
like
that was
they
her-
were together.
How did you find out that was his ex-girlfriend? 'Cause I
It's
never
all
heard
over
that.
the internet.
Mia
It's all
Isabella's a
over the
great
internet.
person though. She's a nice person. That's the
Not
chick-
criticizing her, but I guess it's
Well,
on
it
Tyga,
sucks
isn't it,
if,
to like
she-
maybe kind of wrap it up or disclose?
But wait, we
Yeah.
don't. But this is what I don't understand. Mia Isabella, we don't know that she has HIV, right?
No, we don't know that. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't know that.
So she's not.
She's an easy
okay, so this
scapegoat,
is
by
two
the way.
different
She's an
things.
easy scapegoat
This
in
might
this
just be a
sex
cheap
story.
shot that everybody's taking. That's
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
I don't buy it at all. I don't buy it.
Because we don't like. First of all, the initial Charlie Sheen HIV. That supposedly, I didn't hear her name as the transsexual. He got that from.
Right.
I heard he just got that from a prostitute.
Right. And they don't know who the prostitute is.
And, you know, a lot of these prostitutes were blackmailing him. And I read this shit that they're like, well, these are economically disadvantaged women that something. Like, it's not, they're not bad for, they're fucking whores. Stinking, awful whores that were blackmailing him. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but
trying to talk. Like, that's somebody who doesn't know a lot of fucking dirty whores that, like, that will do shit like that.
Yeah, I know a couple.
No, I know every kind. I know the hooker with the heart of gold.
I know
that's
those
not gonna blackmail your Charlie Sheens.
Like I had a hooker iron my clothes before for a TV appearance.
Yeah,
you gonna tell me where the good ones are?
Yeah, it's not all. This
was after a facial.
And by the way, I would probably talk to an old whore before I talk to a therapist. Because I feel like the old whore has more life experience and with an experience with the darkness of the human soul than a therapist, and safer drugs.
Yeah.
So that's why I would go to them. But that's the good. Look, there is that. I'm not saying there's not, but the fucking streetwalker that takes Charlie Sheen home, you know, or Charlie Sheen takes home. Right. I promise you, it's not some economically. I mean, they're economically disadvantaged, but they should be because they suck. I mean, that's not like. It's like there's a bunch of scumbags that want to just blackmail somebody.
Oh yeah, if you
that's not, and they're more likely
move.
to be prostitute. Not everybody's a prostitute because they're disadvantaged. Like some are, but some people are just cold motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. You know,
scoundrels.
By the way, Sherrod, you're right. It's not about her having HIV. It's just that the Charlie Sheen and Tyga both fucked her. So that's why Kylie's upset. It's not. It's just now people are running with it. Like she's got HIV, but that's not a thing.
She's see, there's people attacking her, but. She's a hot bitch, huh? This bitch is knocking down
Mia
all
what?
the famous ones.
Mia what?
Mia Isabella.
Mia's knocking them down. I got a picture of her on my Instagram, I believe. Like this was like a month or so ago.
How do you spell it? Isabella?
No, Isabella. Mia Isabella.
Oh, I've heard of her a lot.
Of course you have. You pulled one out to her. To pretend.
I never. Why do you want to think I'm lying to you that I've?
If you want to pull one out to her, then if you haven't,
do you want to do that?
I'm gonna pull one out to you, saying, "Do you want to do that?"
Well, I don't even understand you then.
Don't worry, just let me finish.
Is this Mia Isabella? Yeah. Now, some pictures.
There's a picture right here. Here's a pic.
Let's see. But that's still that. But I will say, not any worse than the other like plastic surgery face kind of hot chick.
Yeah, she can blend right into Beverly Hills fucking
now I'm almost
housewives.
Like, could you just be your? It's amazing that those housewives have made it easier to transition. Because you can totally look like a fucking housewife now from a man with the plastic surgery. That plastic surgery look is so unnatural.
You know why? Because housewives and strippers combined now in America. So you don't know the difference between a stripper and a housewife. Like these housewives of Atlanta, housewives or whatever, it's just a new shows and new ways for them to create a lane for strippers. It's just strippers and dumb bitches who need a lane to make money. And they won't go quietly into the night.
Like, I get wanting to be attractive, okay, but once you knock out a few kids and you're married or whatever, what's the need to be like 21 looking your whole fucking life?
Because there's hot 21-year-olds that are ready to take your place at a moment's notice.
But
it happens all the time.
It's hot 31s. It's hot 41s.
Well, why don't you just make a deal where we fuck some of those people sometimes and whatever? Like, how do you just not?
Or just make a deal where you get a shit ton of money if he leaves you. Isn't that like such a decent trade-off?
I don't know. You know, I think
I don't know. You deserve some money. All right, that's enough out of Karen.
No, but Catherine Zeta-Jones got that with Michael Douglas. Like Catherine Zeta-Jones did that with Michael Douglas. He had to sign a contract when he married Catherine Zeta-Jones. He signed a contract that said if he cheats on her like one time, she gets like a shit ton of his money because he has a history of being a sex addict.
Right.
And they got a prenup just like that, just like what you said.
A fool's deal. What a dumb thing to sign.
She's gonna get AIDS.
Who?
Catherine Zeta-Jones, and he's not going to tell her about it because he doesn't want to pay that money.
The only one... Oh,
teacher.
That's funny. That's funny as shit. But no, the only thing that happened was he got a disease from eating her dirty Welsh pussy.
Yes, that Welsh filth. You
Gave
inbred
him mouth
cunt.
cancer.
Yes, you can't eat that elfin pussy.
Welsh pussies are sewers, Shelby. Is anyone in Wales listening to this?
No pussy should be that white.
No, I met a couple of people from Wales recently.
They're inbreds, monsters, ghouls.
The guy seemed okay.
That's where all the fucking. That's where Prince Charles and their whole lineage is. All of them is Welsh.
Yeah, their big joke is like
inbred cousins. They
Yeah, well,
fuck
that's a
cousins
lot of
and they
people.
spill inside cousins' vaginas.
Did you say spill inside cousins?
Vaginas.
That sounds almost biblical.
Thank you.
Like he spilled in there.
That's hot.
And I say
It
go
is.
forth and spill inside
Yo.
cousin. Wait, JFK'd it.
Karen, I'm spilling in there. Yeah, it's a good word.
It's a good word. It's a good.
I can't wait to
visual.
say it to her. I'm gonna spill.
Oh, I say it all the time. Exxon Valdez. And then I just bust.
Oh God, I'm gonna spill. Ew.
I'm not. It's not hot.
It's nice.
Now it's less
Yeah,
hot.
not for you.
So good. What
Wait
if
till
you yell
Jamila gets
BP? BP. Oh, all right. I'm into big spills.
So yeah, it's just fun to hear Kylie Jenner and her fucking Tyga. Is Tyga a good rapper, by the way? I don't know. I'm not
He's
up on
okay.
Is it like you know?
But how
Beverly
fashionable?
Hills rich kid, cool guy
This
kind of rap? You know,
Just check it out. How fashionable would it be if Kylie Jenner had HIV at such a young age? I mean, she has all the luck.
If she gets the good age at this age, she's set.
I was 28 before I started fearing AIDS, and now she can fear it at 18.
By the way, did you read like
she gets everything.
after Charlie Sheen came out and you know, because there's basically what is it? He's talking about how he's being blackmailed and he always was honest about it. And then Brie Larson.
Yeah,
Olsen.
poor Brie.
Olsen.
Yeah.
Brie Olsen
Her
is
stock
like,
dropped, didn't it?
yeah. Well, I just saw.
She was crying. She couldn't get money.
I just saw Human Centipede Part 3, so it was dropping from that.
She
But
was in
now-
it?
Yeah. She has to blow.
And Charlie's the one who gave her HIV?
She has to blow Dieter Laser in that movie. It's on Netflix right now.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
It's appalling, but there's just one part that's great is where she's blowing the guy, the mad scientist from Part 1
Yeah.
that created this. He now plays a prison warden. And his one acting move is yelling indecipherably. But the whole movie is him like, ah! He's all he does the whole movie.
Oh, my God.
Except for this one part where she's blowing him.
Right.
And he makes the most disturbing coming noises. I mean, the director really must have had him dig deep down for like the weirdest looking person ejaculating.
Now I have to
And
watch this.
He keeps making like lizard tongue. He goes, it's more off-putting than the centipede.
Maybe it feels good to come in somebody's mouth and make those dumb noises.
And then, yeah, dude, he makes it like he must be gay and has never been around. Like he's imagining enjoying this or something. I don't.
What
'cause
would a
I'm-
dude
You know,
do?
and I'm just
Yeah.
saying gay because he looks really weird. Like that could just be my ignorance. I don't know what label to put on him of what he must be. He's such a bizarre person. He definitely looks like a guy that would sew you ass to mouth if he could.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he was an actor before the guy found him. I think he's a find on the level of in the original Nosferatu from like the 20s. Max Shrek. He's the Max Shrek of this generation.
You think it's just one of him ever made?
Yeah, like you just found this amazing weirdo to put in a memorable role. Like Max Shrek was some inbred villager or something that now people even make movies where maybe he was a vampire. He was so weird looking. And that's this guy.
I like
Dieter
anybody
Laser.
labeled an amazing weirdo.
He is an amazing weirdo, but Brie Olsen is blowing him under his desk, and he goes, ah! And he makes this fucking face. It's burned into my memory, and now I can't come without it. But and then when he's done, she goes, swallow it! Like he's screaming at her, and then
Is she in the scene too?
yeah,
You just
she's
see
in the
his face.
scene.
Oh,
But you don't see jizz or nothing. And then she goes, please, sir, can I have one of these candies for the taste? And he goes, yeah, go ahead. And then his assistant's like, no, because the candies are actually dried African clitorises that he eats for strength. And then she eats them. She goes, these are salty. But the movie's just shit like that, the whole movie.
Wait a minute. Hold
It's
on.
fucking-
Hold on now. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
it's not,
with you up to that part, man.
Dude.
Why they got to be African clitorises?
Oh, because he is like not only a crazy racist, he fucking in fact the only time I've ever heard the word timber nigger used
Was in this
besides
movie?
on this show when that episode
By you.
by me was by this character in this movie. It's the only time I ever heard someone.
Is
And
there any
I
black
heard it-
people in the movie?
And also the original the rich I originally heard that from some rich socialite girl who we were doing coke with. Some like rich Jewish girl. She heard it from her friend who's like, I guess, mean to her.
Yeah. Timber nigger.
I think you know the girls. You know what? You know who they are.
Oh, Jamila's here.
Oh, Jamil is here.
Yeah, we can get in.
Speaking of timber,
Is it any black people in the movie, though? Is all these black clitorises?
yeah, you know who's in it? Zeus, Tiny Lister.
Oh, Tiny. Okay.
Tiny Lister's in it, and
So this movie must have been really good.
and then this guy.
No,
who else
I'm
is?
joking.
No, it's but the guy. You know what's funny? The guy's idea with these movies. I don't think they're great, but the movies are supposed to be a fit like a centipede.
Right.
So like the first one is what it is, and the second one is for a guy who saw the movie and wanted to do it himself, and that's what that movie's about.
Okay.
And then this movie's about a prison warden whose assistant wants to try this out of prison because he saw parts 1 and 2.
Okay.
So the guy says his movies are a centipede, and each one is like shittier shit. Just like if you were the third part on the centipede, you'd be getting the worst of it.
Yes.
So this movie is pure. This is like the third level of digested. Yeah, that's literally the best way to. So I mean, there's no reason to see it. I just told you every part.
And you watched it in its entirety.
Well, Karen made me stop after a while.
Thank you, Karen.
You know, it's not even that I forced them; it's that I was almost vomiting.
It's
I had to leave
gross.
the room. It was so brutal. It's like that. Like I can't fool around after that. Do you know what I mean? Like takes me out of the whole like.
But
evening.
Kurt has a raging hard on, doesn't he?
I'm like, oh my god! It was almost like she wouldn't
make
respond
this
to me.
relationship work.
When me and her watch Human Centipede 3, I am all hands. What did Sam say?
He just said hi. Open the door. Is she there?
Let Jimmy in.
Is she at the door?
We ended up making a kind of
Wait,
centipede.
what is Sam?
Nobody's there. He just saying hi, you maniac.
Oh, he pointed like this.
Because I pointed to say what's up.
Oh,
I made it
cool. Good old Sam. How can Sam be that white and his hair that black guy kinked up? Those aren't even white man curls.
No, he's got like 70s basketball black man hair.
Yeah, he doesn't have ringlets. He has the tiny. He's got Counting Crows fucking nap.
He looked like he played point guard for the 76ers when Dr. J played.
Yeah, I don't get it. And Sam, can Sam come in here? What is he doing? Is he
come in here. Did we have Sam on before?
Yeah. I don't know, but I want Sam in here.
That's Sam Roberts from the Sam Roberts Show. He's part of Friends of the Show on Opie Radio. Zabadoo!
We gotta let him in though, John.
He knows how to get in. Why do you think the door's locked, Kurt?
Yeah, it's husband. What's up, Sam?
Sit your black ass down, Sam. We'll have him in 5 minutes.
Jamila, the transchietrist.
Yeah, because we definitely got to have Jamila sit between us.
Yeah.
She's so sexy. So what's going on, Sammy?
I was just saying, I was just seeing what was going on. I didn't mean to disrupt everything.
Well, you did.
I did, didn't I?
Sherrod has a question.
Yes.
Can he touch your hair? He's always wanted to say it to a white person, and now he can.
It feels just like ours.
Mama!
Oh, Jamila's here. Put Sam over there. Get in the corner,
Sam.
Sammy.
Get in the corner.
Yes.
Jamila's here.
Jamila's
finally.
here. Yes. That's an entrance.
Jamila, thank you for coming.
You sit right here.
Come sit right here.
Right
and,
between us.
Here's your headphones, Jamila. What's this? You brought us a treat. Yes.
She brought some chocolates.
Oh my god!
I hope you don't expect me to share these.
Now
with
this
Sherrod.
is a good. See, this is a good
Yeah,
guess.
this is a good guess. Thank you very much, Jamila.
Good to see you.
Doctor.
You look lovely.
Excuse me, Doctor. Kobayashi, is that how I say it? Or Kobayashi? How do I say it?
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi.
Move
And it's
close to the
Lebanese.
mic. Move up on the
yeah,
mic.
No, you got to get on the mic.
Yeah, slide her up to the mic.
Jamila, pull that up.
There we go.
And put this on your head.
Pretend that mic is a ding-a-ling. What? We just started, guys.
This is Sam. Jamila, that's Karen, who you've met, probably.
Hi.
Hold on.
Yes. She's behind you.
Yeah. Go ahead. Will you? Jamila, just rotated the whole seat around. Let's just spin you back.
Help me, please.
There we go.
I got to spin her back in place. Are the headphones not good? Is it a pain in the ass for your hair?
Just do it from the other.
On the other side?
Yeah.
There you go.
Now, so Jamila, I want to ask you about being a psychiatrist so much.
Yes, please.
Where do you practice psychiatry, and who do you practice to, and where? Like, I've never even heard. Not that I.
Well, first introduce yourself to the fans who listening, because they don't know. Sam is even confused.
Yeah, I don't know who you are, miss. It's nice to meet you, though.
So here, I'll set it up. Jamila,
yeah,
okay, is a psychiatrist who used to flirt with me on Facebook.
Is that right?
Well, she says it wasn't, but it was, obviously. And
I don't think I'm the only one.
No.
Yeah, why you gonna call her out for the flirting? Everybody's on there flirting.
Because I'll tell you why. I go, this is how I met. I go, because remember I was like, are you like, without even looking at pictures or nothing, I go, are you post-op to be coming this hard at me? Because, and she goes, how did you know I was trans? I'm like, because nobody's that aggressive.
Nobody comes on the Kurt as a female. From birth.
Aggressively.
Not aggressively. Okay.
Okay. But it's not a big deal.
Remind me, honey, what was it that I was saying?
It would be like, just XOXOs, like a big stream of them.
Okay.
Well, let me ask this, Jamila. What is it about Kurt that you liked when you first
I know
saw
why. I look like from her homeland. Some kind of,
Yes, you do.
I look like one of her homeland
Yes, you do.
terror crushes.
Now, where are you from?
Do I look like
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Lebanon.
Lebanon, yes. Like Casey Kasem.
Beirut?
I did.
Jamila, Beirut, Lebanon?
That's all I had. Casey.
And what is that? That's like the French, isn't it like the kind of the most cosmopolitan, I guess, of that world?
They used to call it the French Riviera of the Middle East. Is that right?
Or no?
Well, it used to be called the Paris of the Middle
There it is,
what it is,
Paris, the Paris of the Middle East.
Yeah.
Because are they cool about anybody being trans there, or is it like because I know Iran they allow it, right? You can't be gay,
No,
but
no,
don't.
no.
No.
And here's the coincidence.
It's the-
Now,
What?
Paris is the Lebanon of France. So the more things change, the more they stay there.
Now Paris is the
Never mind.
Beirut of France.
Let
Well,
me
go
tell
ahead.
you
Yeah.
something about Iran. Iran, homosexuality is forbidden. So
By punishment
they-
of what?
They'll kill you.
Well, they will kill you.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you can
So-
get an operation instead of being homosexual. I saw a
Exactly.
documentary about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not you can.
You have
You
to.
must.
They make you.
They make you.
So a lot of these people aren't even trans; they're just gay.
Yeah.
And they make
so
them
they make them.
have the
Well, you
operation.
have to be a woman if you want to. Which I don't even know.
So how
and
did
And they
you?
do the things the old-fashioned.
But how do they just?
Whoa.
What is the old-fashioned way? Because I
Thank
don't know
you,
what the
Sam.
new-fashioned way is.
What's the old-fashioned way? Just cut your dick off?
No, I mean they.
Slowly
they
talk it off?
They cut your abdomen and they take tissue. to
Oh,
make,
you mean it's not up to
make-
date surgery?
Right. It's the old way.
Oh, that's a good thing to bring up. How advanced is that?
So wait,
now?
they cut your abdomen and what?
And then they take a part of your colon.
and they make you a
they-
pussy out of it.
Yeah.
Out of your colon?
Yeah.
To make it deeper. But right
Wow.
now, yeah, we don't know that anymore.
What do they do now?
Why am I a
Well,
rat?
right now they use what you have. And,
Right.
If they need more, they will take some skin from, I think, the remainder. They won't waste anything. They will use.
They use all the
everything to
ball
give-
skin.
It's like the Native
Don't
Americans.
waste none of that. That skin is
There's no
finally
way.
good for something.
We'll make a soup.
Do they make a soup from the remaining? The old Iranian way is just mostly soups and pain.
So wow. So wait, how long did you live in Lebanon? Right,
Well, I left in my early 20s.
early 20s. And did you get the operation there? Or no.
No.
Okay, you escaped the operation. So you was butching it up back then.
No,
yo.
It was not a requirement there, but there most people actually don't do it there because I don't think there are specialists.
Right.
good enough. So in Beirut they go to Thailand to do it.
Oh, Thailand got they know how to
Oh,
they know
right.
how to make it happen over there.
Yeah, Thailand's got
They've
some
been building
state-of-the-art-
vaginas from the beginning.
And they're working with good base materials with those Thai boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they
Those are
barely
good.
got anything good.
You could do a lot. I mean, that's a good frame.
The doctor goes, it's almost a vagina already. I
Yeah.
didn't even touch it.
I told you I did. I watched the Olympics of, well, it wasn't Thailand, but it was Japan versus China ping pong. And 40 minutes in, I could not tell you if it was male or female ping pong. It could have been either
Nigga,
or.
40
Same
minutes
haircuts.
in. Who watches ping pong for 40 minutes?
A guy
What
who
kind of weed did you have that day?
some delicious Chiba Chews smuggled back on the plane. That's what I had.
40 minutes of ping pong.
Yeah, it felt like 5.
You were playing.
No, I was watching the Olympics.
Watching.
He's just a spectator when it comes to ping pong.
Now, what about your parents? Are your parents back in? Where are your parents?
They are all over.
Okay, that was real. Like, you don't want me to know because
Someone
I'm black.
blew
I'm
up
going to
your-
rob your parents.
Hold
You think
on
I'm
a
going to your
minute.
parents' house and rob them?
They
Jamila, who blew
there's
your
some
parents
here,
up?
There's some there.
There's
But,
some.
Some in America? Are they in America?
yeah.
Okay.
There are some here and some back home.
Oh, relatives, you mean, not
Yeah.
parents.
My
yeah.
parents are deceased.
Oh, that's
What
what. Okay.
now? What age were you when you were like, I'm a woman, not a man? And were you feeling that in Lebanon, or did you feel it when you got here?
Yes, of course.
Well, like what age?
From
would you
birth?
say?
Oh.
Well, maybe four. Six.
Like that young? I'm always curious about that because I remember they were
I
making.
fought it.
Yeah, I'll bet it's probably not a thing you want to fucking feel.
I was staring at her boobs.
I know you were.
Don't try to cover up now. Nah, don't cover up now, goddammit. Just be one of the boys, goddammit.
Some people are uncomfortable.
I get ready to meet people who are too comfortable. So Ford, that's why I asked, because Bailey, our other friend, because Bailey got the operation at like 16 or something, or 15, something young. Because I used to be kind of against I don't think kids should do it, but now I'm like, you probably should, because that's your best chance to not have testosterone, right?
Bailey?
Oh, our friend that we...
Bailey J, who's a transgender.
She's a porn star.
I know.
Oh, you know her.
Bailey did it really young. Did transitioning very young. She what? Does she ever...
She have the...
No. She didn't. She kept her dick.
Okay. Yeah, she kept it. Yeah.
Oh no, it's a huge white dick. But she.
It's not in the photo album or nothing. You know, she hasn't.
Yeah. No, it tastes real. It's not.
They use it as a doorstop.
It's pressed like a flower.
Yeah.
Right in the photo album.
I meant the hormones.
Next to Great Adventure pictures.
And also she told me she thinks she was kind of intersex at birth, and not necessarily all the way one or the other. So that's maybe the fact.
So she was always feminine. Now, were you always feminine? And and did your parents get concerned, or your family get concerned when you were younger?
Yeah, maybe.
Like when you went to the mosque and you was like, "This place needs drapes." I don't know.
Were your parents?
Are you Muslim? Did you grow up Muslim or Christian?
Or were you Christian?
Christian? Well, neither one is good, by the way.
What is Lebanese Christian called? What kind of Christian is that? With
Christian?
Lebanese, yes. You're Baptist?
Oh, welcome home, girl.
Hey.
Wow.
No, I went to a school that was Baptist, but we are, the Greek Orthodox.
Oh, Greek Orthodox. Okay.
Actually, more like Russian.
Yeah. And then it gets further out when you get further out. I thought maybe you guys are like those old school, Christians that aren't they're like so of Jerusalem area, or like Chaldean Christians, in Iraq, they have like their own kind.
There's a few sects there like that, but not us. We are a bigger group.
But not Coptic, but you're not Coptic. You're
Coptics are in Egypt.
Right.
Now, how long you been practicing psychiatry?
Let me see. After training.
Yeah.
6 years.
6 years. Do you love it?
Yeah.
Why? Why you love it so much? You like helping people, or you just nosy? Tell me your secrets.
Both.
A little bit of both. All right, that's honest.
Just as someone who has never been in therapy except family therapy as a child.
Don't worry, court ordered is coming for you.
Well, may have court ordered therapy.
It's so on its way for Kurt.
Have you ever looked him up on Google?
No.
Wikipedia. The first thing they say about him is he's a Jehovah's Witness.
Oh, that's the first thing that pops up?
Huh. So that in itself, I think.
Well, we're Greek Orthodox, I suppose.
She just saying that you need psychiatrists. You need one after going through that.
I got out of it pretty easily.
But it's still in you, though, Kurt. Don't act like that.
Oh, hopefully just the good aspects, not the fucking...
hopefully.
Not the...
He's got some pain in him, Jamila. He's got some pain in him from growing up. He don't like to go on it because he gets furious. Even talking about it, he gets more heated. But there's a lot of pain in Kurt.
I don't put it on... Yeah, but first of all, there's a lot of pain in everybody. Secondly, I don't put it on...
Look at him close his eyes. Look at him. Look at his eyes are closed now when he's talking. First of all, I'm going to go ape shit in here in a second.
There is a pain that I have called Sherrod Small that is slowly growing and growing on my...
It's a tumor.
You know those tumors that press on your aggression lobe? On your amygdala? It's called Sherrod Small.
I think
swelling up every week.
Is that why you?
I'm not normally like this.
Is that why you like him? Because you wanna help him?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. Is that why? Because you were flirting with him on Facebook and stuff. Do you see this as
he's a project
for
you?
Yeah.
And I want to check the psychiatric book to make sure these techniques she was suggesting are a form of psychiatry. Because I'm not convinced. And I won't be fooled again by that. Now, hold on. What were you talking about?
I just love that Karen's getting so jealous in the corner because she knows that you got
I can't see.
No,
I
I'm
can't
listening.
see.
Don't worry. She deserves to get jealous.
Through the window.
Yeah, see her reflection.
Jamila, are you staring at your own goddamn reflection in this window?
Yeah. Is this a one-way thing? Are we doing like that?
No, that is Lewis.
That's Lewis.
That is Lewis. That is not you. Did you think I was Sherrod's reflection, Lewis? Oh, it's one way. There's Sherrod.
Your reflection has on different
This
shirts.
is me now.
Do you have a lot of clients?
What's that?
Do you have a lot of clients?
Yeah,
And because
yeah,
you're
a
trans, because you're trans, is it other people who have that issue mostly, or just
No,
not?
I don't
It's not
have-
like you like
I
it's
don't
nothing to
have-
do with anything trans. Your practice,
Yes. No, I don't have any trans.
really?
Patients.
Yeah.
And do any patients come and go like, seriously? Like you're a psychiatrist? Because it's pretty recently that it's like we're officially like on TV. We're like, hey, that's just a normal thing, which I'm cool with. But that's pretty recent. I mean, up until pretty recently,
Yeah.
tranny was fine to say, and also,
Wait, isn't,
yeah, no, it's not supposedly, and what's the other thing?
what if I say nigga tranny?
Oh my
I gotta take the
goodness.
powers
I'm
back from these
fainting
words.
now.
Hold
I
on.
gotta take the power.
Do you mean a ninny? Sure, that is what a ninny is.
We got so many questions for Jamila. We got to take a quick break though. We're gonna take
Yeah.
a quick 5-minute break.
I wish that guy would call back from last week. We could have him talk to Jamila.
Oh, the truck driver Phil.
Our,
If you listen
our
to
fan,
truck
truck
driver
driver Phil, is in a three-way relationship, and then it was his wife and his guy, but now the guy's getting a sex change.
Right.
And it sounds like a whole.
Phil, he loves them both too. They're all in love.
Yeah, he's like really into both of them. So we wanted him to call back in because he called too late in the show. Hopefully he'll call in.
Is that a real person?
Yeah, that's a real person. That's a
That's
real
right.
person, and he's a truck driver,
Yeah.
and he lives in
A
Michigan.
truck driver.
He lives in Michigan, but he was
Yeah.
on the road in Ohio when he called in.
You got a
Yeah,
terrific
Michigan is
memory.
weird.
And go to Facebook.
Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page. And don't forget December 1st, live race war show at the Underground, Village Underground, December 1st. Get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Go to our Facebook page. Get your tickets now. It's
We
gonna sell
don't
out.
know the whole lineup yet.
Oh, it's going to be awesome, though. It's going to be
But
everybody.
whatever it is, it'll be fucking great.
Okay, we take this break. We'll be right back. Race Wars.
Is it commercial time?
Race Wars. We'll be right back.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
They're terrific. It's true. It's true. I wasn't listening to someone said they were Trump. First, I would ask her to talk about me, but then I would continue that till I orgasm. They're terrific. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's the most fantastic business there is. It's true. It's true. Call me Mr. Trump the Third. I love the people over at SNL giving me the chance to show what a warm, hilarious president I am. Diamond encrusted corn. That's terrific. Is someone talking about me? What we need to do is this. We take some Trump rope, which is the most luxurious, solid gold rope you can get. We tie all their feet together, so it's one big clump of shit. They're the most luxurious, fantastical cities I've ever seen. It's true. It's terrific. It's true. It's true. I'm talking about a very luxurious rope. This is the most fantastical. I'm really trying to get into this rope. Oh! You take a piece of plywood, a Trump plywood, the most luxurious, fantastical plywood you get, some gold Trump nails, you nail the goddamn door shut. True, true, diamond encrusted.
Why would a comedian be held to a standard that a guy running for president is not held to?
That's why Trump is our guy.
Race Wars.
Shelby remix.
That was another Shelby master mix.
My headphones sound bad. Yeah, that was Kyle. Like, we've had like 4 Trumps, dude. We had 4
We had
people
drunk
doing
Trump. We had Trump. We had all the Trumps. But I want to remind people, December 1st, Kurt, say it. Do the
Race
plug,
Wars
Kurt.
Live
Race
at the
Wars
Village Underground.
That's right. Race Wars
Yeah.
Live in New York City.
In New York City.
Stand-up show. We're going to have all the best stand-ups there.
Me and Sherrod host it.
Me and Kurt host it. It's December 1st at the
Yeah.
Village Underground. Village Underground. Get your tickets for it.
And
Don't
we'll
play
start
games.
putting all the names up, but we're going to get all the old fucking gang to come
All the
in.
gangs coming in.
We had good people last time.
Last time we had Artie Lang, we had Mike Shea, we had Greer, we had Kareem Green, we had Hannibal, we had Rachel Feinstein.
That's right. We
Feinstein?
Yeah. People have sold a lot more tickets with a lot less of those names.
I'd say everybody's going to come this year. Keith, Keith Robinson.
It's gonna be fucking
I hear
crazy,
Amy
dude.
Schumer's. I hear rumors of it. I hear rumors of Dave Chappelle stopping by. I'm just letting you know who I've been talking about.
Amy can come on the show after this summer.
Yeah. Oh, once
She's working on her other fucking movie. But as soon as she's done, she can come on.
Well, December 1st, don't forget, Race Wars Live, stand-up show, Village Underground. Get your tickets and go to our Facebook page. And, get your tickets, baby.
Yeah, we'll tweet it out and all that, too.
Now we're back. We're back with Jamila.
Karen, hold on. I want you to... You were asking Jamila about something.
Let the fans know who Jamila is, Kurt.
Jamila, our transkiatrist of the show.
They better
Now, it's not that she does transsexual-based psychiatry.
No, it's all. She does everything.
She does regular psychiatry as a transsexual.
Right.
So that's
and don't
the
say
different-
regular. Ain't that like disrespectful saying
What,
regular?
regular? Well, I just meant
disrespectful.
I just meant she's not a specialist. That's the psychiatry part is not the trans part. She's the trans part of being a transkiatrist.
Well, here's the thing. We got Trucker Phil back on the line from last week.
Okay, so Jamila,
Maybe
last
you can
week-
help him.
But I want to find out what you were asking her about somebody doing. So what was the question you asked her off?
We were talking about psychiatry in Lebanon and here, and I asked her if any of her, unrelated, I asked her if any of her patients had ever committed suicide. She said yes, but unrelated to the treatment. It was like somebody she'd seen
Well,
once.
she would say that.
They killed themselves on the way out of my office.
Well, Jamila,
Let
do
me call
people-
my lawyer just a second.
When people commit suicide, is it I mean, like honestly, is it like a mental disorder that's not being treated? Is
Yes.
it's never like a
Yes.
legit thing. It's always something your brain kind of went wrong because you're supposed to be too afraid to kill yourself, right?
Yes. You become psychotic and not related to reality. And things that don't make sense start making sense to you. So you don't
Oh,
rationalize properly.
If I've ever heard Kurt, that sounds just like my man Kurt.
I would never do
It's
suicide.
irrational.
I got a lot of my family doing
Chronically
that. I would
psychotic.
never do that
Chronically
shit.
psychotic. You heard me.
It's
chronically
well, you know.
He's
Yeah,
a
I
mess.
hope it's a thing.
Look how he's
It's a
staring at
very
his fingers
selfish-
while he's talking to us. He's got to stare at his fingers.
Oh, it's a very selfish thing to do to your family.
He's trying to pick his finger that's going to pull the trigger.
I would,
Don't fight the
I would
sun.
definitely kill others before me.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
not
worry.
saying you're not going to kill other people, but you're
You
going to
take
off
off-
yourself.
No, I wouldn't do nothing like that, dude. I wouldn't do any. First of all, suicide just in general, I got a real dim view of because the people in my family had done it. It's such a shitty thing to do to your fucking family.
Oh, it's shitty.
But if you maybe have a mental disorder, right? I mean,
Who in your family?
well, my dad I count, but that's slow. Like just drank himself to death, but that counts. But my uncle, my real grandmother, and then I'm blanking out on my third.
Your real grandmother, too?
My mom, yeah, my dad's brother, then my mom's mother.
Jesus.
Wait,
That's scary.
I'm forgetting
Oh my
my third.
goodness.
I'm forgetting the third one.
There's a third. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fucking.
Wait, now,
Wow.
Jamila, that's a lot of suicide in one family, right?
Yeah.
If I am evaluating someone
Yeah.
and they give me this kind of history, I'll be scared, like really.
That's on both
Concerned.
sides of the family.
Because you think that he
Wow.
has it in him, too. The same thing. That's why I'm fearful for Kurt.
It
I probably do have it in me.
depends. It depends. Some people do have a very strong genetic component. Some people don't.
Well, listen, I'm not. Here's how I would do it. Like I have some kind of bone
Sound like
cancer.
OJ.
Like you know what I mean? Like, hey, Kurt, you got painful bone cancer. Yeah, I might kick off early with that, but not for any like I'm sad reasons. I would never do that because it's just I feel like it's the shittiest thing.
So
you
for
can do.
pain, you would do it, like physical pain.
For a thing that where it's going to be some god awful. Because I don't really ask for much out of life, you
You
know.
see, Jamila, now he's giving himself a reason. Now that door's going to open wider, ain't it?
Now
Right
listen,
now it's physical pain.
okay, look.
Next time it's like, okay, physical pain, or if somebody really break
Honest
up
to
with
God,
him.
But he's right.
If
He's
I can
right. The
still-
number one.
If I could still play PlayStations and get hand jobs, I'm not checking it.
Okay.
Okay, that's not a lot to ask
Pleasure.
out of existence.
What do you say the
Yeah.
number one what
Yeah.
now, Jamila?
The number one cause for suicide is hopelessness, usually associated with things that are irreversible or
Right.
painful processes, especially like.
So most
terminal
suicides are
illness.
terminal illness.
Yeah.
And they're not. Is that true? Most suicides are indeed because of a terminal illness.
A lot of them are, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
all right. Well, that's the one that I say
Especially
you have an excuse.
for men, white
Especially
men,
for men. White men.
yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Black men, we get suicide by police.
That's a homicide.
Police aside.
Yeah, I know it is.
A lot of black officers kill themselves a lot?
Let's see what the court says.
Hold on a minute. Is that an epidemic of black officers shooting themselves because they saw themselves in the mirror?
No. I'm talking
Oh,
about
God, a black man. Oh, it's me. Oh, God damn it.
It should be that lucky, huh? You and your wackadoos, huh? Well, Chicago burns.
Yeah.
All right, we got Phil. We got Trucker Phil on the line. We want to try to see if Jamila can,
How did you get hold of him?
Oh, he got hold of us.
We
He's
had
a big
him.
fan.
Oh, so we had Phil last week. He's a trucker fan, and he had that three-way relationship we were telling you about.
Yes,
he didn't get
explain
to
it.
expound on it. So,
Here we
Trucker
go.
Phil.
Trucker Phil, you there, brother?
Yes, I am.
Welcome
Hey,
back.
Phil. So you're on the line with us, Sherrod, Karen, Shelbfish is listening in.
Yes.
And then Jamila, who's a psychiatrist who's trans. Not to confuse you.
Transkiatrist.
A transkiatrist, as we call her.
That's right.
And yeah. So that's who you're on the line with. And you last week, just refresh your story a little bit for the fans.
I was originally married in 2014 to a cis woman, and during the course of our relationship, several years later, we met up and started a three-way relationship with another man, and that was all fine, well, and good. But 2 years ago, this man made the huge decision to transgender into a woman, and she's still here. She's sitting next to me, and we are all in a very loving relationship. Girlfriends and boyfriends on her side have come and gone, but we're very stable within our three.
That sounds interesting. What would be the question in this case?
Well,
will the operation change the dynamic of the relationship?
Yeah.
Would it, Phil?
It would definitely open up more doors because I still consider myself to be straight with a half twist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love with a person who used to be male. I loved the person as a male. I still love the person as a female. But other than that, it would just open up the physical aspect of the relationship.
Because right now they never made out as when he was a male and he was a male. They never made out before.
You didn't do anything sexual with this so far with this person? It was just Eiffel Towers and shit? That's Phil's words.
Actually, no, it was not. I misspoke. That was just sensationalism. Eiffel Towers never happened, but there was some DP action.
Some DP action. Some double penetration. And when you double penetrate, your dicks are touching. I don't know who's ever been
that with a buddy.
The wife. Though apparently the wife was being double P by him and the husband and
Phil, could you keep your pig in with the other pig going in there, or because I did try a DP with my buddies.
You got to in out. You got to in and out. You don't got the rhythm for it.
We could not, for the life of me, keep both those dicks in my ass. So how did yours go? That's what I'm saying.
What if one of them is
one hole apiece?
One hole apiece. No, I know. It was me and a buddy and an ex, and but what happened was his little wiener would keep popping out.
His wiener kept popping out?
Yeah, and he didn't like it. It would pop out.
Yeah, no.
He'd pop the lock, and it would pop into my lock.
Yeah.
And it just got weird for us, so we just stopped.
It's just two dicks rubbing inside a human bag. And I referred to the woman as a bag.
No.
Well, he's just talking about what we had on her head to further dehumanize her.
And plus, here's another thing that Phil has a problem with. Every time he walks down the street with the young lady, he gets these looks and fucking stupid looks. And sometimes he'll walk behind her, and then guys, because he's a trucker, so these guys, and she drives with him in his truck. So they'll stop at these truck stops, and these guys are being inappropriate, and he's behind it, and it pisses him off. How does he deal with that?
How inappropriate? What do you mean?
Yeah, what do they say, Phil?
And by the way, it's not because of their sexuality. It's because they're both juggalos that they're saying.
No, will you stop it?
No, the juggalo thing is how I respond to them. Like, what the fuck do you think you're saying to me? That's my co-driver.
Right.
Oh.
But tell her what some of the things that the truckers will say when you guys walk by and they don't know that y'all together.
Did you see that? What the hell is that shit? Oh my God. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
You know, that is annoying. That's actually more annoying, dude, than somebody saying a name, calling a name, doing that.
Yeah, it's like a little kid.
That's
It's like how you respond to a dumb fucking
like somebody
ignorant
call a name at least is like some creativity and some some thought put
Some
into
zest.
it. For you to be like,
You
what
gotta
is that?
realize
It's like
90% of truck drivers out here are 12-year-olds living inside 40-year-old bodies.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's most humans, I think.
To act
That's
like
wise.
you've never even heard of that. That's like one time I was this cab driver, and he was from somewhere Middle Eastern, but he's dropping off by the Comedy Cellar, and he sees these two guys holding. He goes, "You see this? You believe this? Two men, hold hands. You believe this
Oh,
shit?"
my goodness.
I'm like, dude. I mean, look. It's the fucking Village, man. I mean, like, is this your first week as a driver?
He's never seen that in the Middle East.
I think he has seen it, and he's just being a dick.
Just being a dick.
Because it's fucking you. I mean, this was not the town to move to, man. If that was going to be, can you believe this?
Yeah, you can't be that
And
can you
that's why I'm
believe guy in New York
surprised that
City.
these other truck drivers doing this, because, like, man, it's a truck stop. Like, where of all places are you going to see somebody?
Yes.
So a transsexual, like a sexy transsexual.
That's what I would
Our
think.
truck stop is like the number one spot I would expect to find that.
Maybe these guys are just deflecting because they want to just be macho in front of their dudes.
That sounds like a guy's like, do you believe this? Like, how much you think that would cost me? That's what he's really
yes.
saying. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, do you believe it? Like he's secretly like meet me out back kind of signals. You believe this shit, guys?
I see you at 4:30.
Is this now? Is
What?
this currently?
Yeah, this
is
currently.
what Phil's talking about.
This is
Okay,
currently.
so after the changes that she's been through, like
Yeah.
she's
Oh, yeah,
now
now she-
looking female, and that's when.
Yeah,
Oh,
is
yeah,
that
that's
Phil?
what-
That's a good question. Are they saying this now as the transition's happening, or is it all done?
As the transition's happening, my
Right.
co-driver, we'll use her middle name, and she's actually gone through the process of having her name changed already.
Well, let's use her full name, Ann Coulter. Go on. I'm fucking.
Shots
Ann's
fired.
pretty, yeah, Ann's pretty
She's
hot.
a friend of the
Ann's
show.
hot, actually. Go ahead, buddy.
But Ann lives full-time as a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they're seeing this as the trans process is only in its second year.
Mm-hmm.
How long does it take?
Well, you need to in the state of Michigan, you need to live as a woman for a full year before a psychiatrist will sign off on you actually getting female hormone.
In your face, Caitlyn Jenner.
Wow.
How did
And
Caitlyn
then
rush then?
Oh,
And
who's
then
Judah?
Caitlin's been at it for 15 years. Come on.
But you got to live as a woman 24 hours a day for a year or something before they give you the hormones. When
Right.
did that happen for Caitlyn? That never happened. I saw it 24 hours a day of his life as Bruce.
Well, and then after that, once you're on therapy, you have to be on the therapy for 2 to 3 years before they'll even consider letting you have the operation.
It depends. It depends. These are the guidelines that Harry Benjamin set forth initially, but he will tell you he's dead now.
Who's Harry Benjamin?
Yeah.
He's
the first trans woman.
No,
Judah
no.
Friedlander's in the house, too. We
And that
got to
was
give a
the
shout to
nickname.
Judah. Judah's here.
Judah,
Hi,
our
Judah.
friend, and also fellow trans woman, Judah.
I used to do that as a bit in my act. I used to
What?
say I had a sex change twice.
Twice.
I did twice. Just to check
I know
it out.
someone
man.
who did.
Just to check it out. You know?
Judah's like the first most interesting man in the world thing.
Oh, they ripped that off for me.
Yeah.
Definitely. I've had a
That's all
lot of
Judah's
things ripped
shit.
me off.
Let Jamila finish her thing, you sons of bitches. Go ahead, Jamila.
What was I saying?
I don't know. These
Oh,
men
Harry
today.
Benjamin. Yes. So I was saying that those guidelines are meant to be.
Oh, yeah. Who's that dude that you mentioned?
interpreted. They don't have to like
They're
stick
not a
by
law.
the book.
Right. Who was the guy who you mentioned? Harry something?
Harry Benjamin.
Now, Harry Benjamin, he set the guidelines for a transgender.
Yes, he was the first American gerontologist and endocrinologist that worked with the first cases here in the U.S.
And what year was this?
60s.
Wow, the 60s was a crazy time, huh?
60s,
But that was the
yeah.
first in America.
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
first in the world.
No.
Where was the first in the world?
In Denmark.
Ah, those Danes, huh? They know how to party.
Makes sense to me.
Back in the 20s, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, well, there's that new movie coming out, The Danish Girl, which is
Oh, that's right.
about that. Yeah, about the first transgender person in Denmark. So
They
yeah,
try to
that makes
commit him
sense.
and all that.
Yeah.
He's had a wife and all
Yeah.
that.
It's gonna be a good movie.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
think she died as a complications. After
she died after complications. But I mean,
let's not give away the movie.
If you get an artificial or a replacement vagina back in the 20s,
She got that
it had to be a mess. Though,
She got
right?
that bad Iranian colon vagina, probably.
It had to be like an old lunch box. Remember those old lunch boxes, the metal ones?
we don't know because the technique was not the books were destroyed by the Nazis.
Really?
Of the doctor that actually did the operation.
Oh, really?
So we don't know the technique.
Why would the Nazis, of all the experiments that they were into,
turn this one down?
Turn this one. I mean, they were sewing
Kurt, I'll tell you why. Kurt, I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because when you change a Jew's gender, it's still a fucking Jew.
Yeah,
that's why.
That's why I would think
nothing.
Henry thought about it. He thought about it. He's like, wait a second, still a Jew. No, not worth our time. This science project.
Dude, I thought
Judah's
last
a
week,
genius.
Attell told me that's one of the Nazi experiments was to plug an extension cord into a Jew to make a computer.
That makes sense.
It does. Makes perfect sense.
Kurt, you're looking very just clean cut today.
Oh, I shaved.
He shaved down for Thanksgiving. He's trying to make his mother think that he's a honorable boy.
Yeah,
I think it's you striking against that whole Movember thing, and I think that's good.
No, I'm transitioning.
Oh,
so Judah, I'm glad you're here.
You're transitioning?
I have no.
We got to talk about Judah's book too, because Judah got the new book out.
Did you guys get it yet or no?
Is that the box?
No, this is our free gift. Where's our book? I remember seeing Jew's book there, and now I don't see it.
Where somebody took our books?
Did
He
someone
sent us
steal our
books.
We were
free
supposed to
Judah
have 2 books. They were sent to Liam. He was supposed to drop them off.
Liam, that
No, yeah, they
demons.
were sitting there, and now they're gone. There's one.
This is my personal book.
Oh,
What?
Wait,
They sent us 2. Where's your
who's the guy who's supposed to have my fucking Judah fight book that I asked for?
Okay.
Judah's first book, How to Fight
The
Anybody
name of it
I
is
Love.
If the Raindrops United, huh? Yeah. And it's Judah Friedlander, drawings and cartoons by Judah. Explain the book a little, Judah.
Yeah, well, I think, most of the book is comedy. Like, here's one here. Well, some are like straight up comedy, and then some are
This is like a
are
perfect
serious.
shitter book. Now, Phil, if you have...
This is a drawing. You'd like this. This
Wait,
would be for a
Phil,
lot
is
of the
Phil
hacks
still
out
there?
there.
Phil, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good.
Phil,
Phil's still
this is
online.
the perfect gift for 2 spouses, if you ask me.
Yeah, here's one of the cartoons, which is a normal looking boob and nipple, and it says honest tits, and then there's a nipple that's about 9 inches long and it says lying tits.
Okay, that's how you tell the difference.
Yeah,
Dude, it's like a hilarious shitter book in the vein of
Pinocchio tits.
How to Fight Anybody.
And then there's this is a gentrified Rubik's Cube. It's all white.
Oh, that's
There
from,
goes the
yeah,
neighborhood.
That's
You
from
can-
Harry Benjamin.
Yeah, you can tell it's a classier, more
And then
expensive cube.
there's another one here actually of drawing of male and female genitalia and pubes.
Which one is?
And there's one with pubes, a female, and it says yes. And then there's no hair, and it says no.
Yeah, what does
and
that mean? Does that
that's
mean
just,
it's saying
I'm
no?
just telling you a little bit about my personal preference. That's all. I don't like it all shaved. I'm
Okay, you
just
like a little hair on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Wow.
natural.
I-
Natural. Not hairier
can
than
you
me.
tell?
Not
Yeah,
hairier
not
than
hairier
you.
than me.
It's amazing.
But
You-
not
something.
hairier than me.
Yeah.
But,
You went to the pussy looking like a 1973 baseball player.
But Judah,
Not
you
quite,
have,
not
you have
quite.
enough hair.
78?
Why do you need more?
what's that?
have-
It feels when someone's shaved, it just seems like when a girl's shaved. For me, it just doesn't.
But
it
you
just seems.
you have enough.
Oh, I know I have hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like an adult characteristic is having hair down there.
You're right.
So
when
you
there's
said
no
it's too
hair,
young. It just feels
it's like
too young.
It's not an adult.
It's
and
yeah.
also shaving creates stubble and ingrown hairs, and I don't like that.
You don't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you just like a little bush on it, a tiny bush.
It's like I said, not more than May.
Down there, not more than you.
Yeah. I don't like any body hair on a woman.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not on the head.
I'm against it.
Yeah, I like it on the head.
But you like it
I'm on the
But
fence
I
about
don't- but I
eyebrows.
don't-
I'm
but-
still on the fence for eyebrows.
It's a good point you make, dude. But I'm not into body hair, but like pubic hair, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it's not like an adult. But that's just me. That's not for everyone. It's just it's me.
That's his opinion.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
His preference.
Here's another drawing here. This is just a mouth, all perfect teeth, and one's crooked.
Yeah.
And it says, "A lone tooth bravely fights against fascism." So it's like, don't look at someone's fucked up teeth as being like, what's wrong with them? It's
Yeah.
like, look at them as rebellious and standing up for
Yeah.
the rights of humanity across
Follows
the
his own
globe.
path.
The black sheep of the teeth, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one
What about my ex's one dark tooth that she had? Are you saying that I should have been more tolerant?
That was the first black tooth that moved into the neighborhood.
Yes, Kurt. Yes, I am saying that. There's a mini comic book in here called. I'll show this to you.
Oh, that's what
some of the drawings are like. It's like 200 drawings I did, and they're mostly single panel cartoons. But some of them are like, it's some of like I'd say about 40% of them are like satire dealing with dark issues, whether it's racism or sexism.
Amazing.
And then some are just pure comedy. And then a few of them are just like straight up drama. It's like a serious, it's like a dramatic punchline.
Okay.
But I have a mini comic book called Gentrification Man, and he's the first superhero to stand up for the rights of corporations.
Yeah.
And the
Finally
and
somebody.
the extra rich.
I like it.
And he fights against the bigots who are anti-classist. So
there's 99 percenters.
Yeah. So there's like 10%.
I like his dog has Crohn's.
Yeah. So basically, it's like 9 pages comic book within the book. So it starts with like an old Korean-owned laundromat that's been in the neighborhood for 50 years.
Right.
And the new rich people that moved in hate it because the light that emits from there gives them anxiety. It aggravates one of the guy's dog's Crohn's. The woman has to up her Klonopin prescription.
But Judah, let's face facts, though. It ain't the Korean laundromat we're trying to gentrify out of there. I mean, they can stay.
I deal with black and white issues.
Whoa, Kurt.
So, we know who we're trying to clean out.
Gentrification Man shows up and explains to her the new zoning laws that he enacts right away and kicks her out. And he explains to her how there's a new law, how it's now a felony for any company not to serve brunch. So he shuts her down, throws her in the laundromat, and then he reopens the laundromat as a organic ketchup store where all the ketchup is locally sourced, and it sells for $26 an ounce. And the dog's Crohn's goes away, the woman's anxiety goes away, and everything's great again.
So am I to understand this correctly? This guy just makes it a much nicer neighborhood.
Whoa, Kurt, no. He steps on the locals, the indigenous.
The indigenous.
Actually, Kurt,
son of a bitch.
Sherrod is correct. Indigenous is the correct pronunciation, and it was the white people who changed it to indigenous.
Thank you.
What word was it? What
it was always
language was
indigenous.
Yes.
And then the white people came off, and they came around and they gentrified the word.
Is it
indigenous.
an English word originally or no?
I'm American. I
No,
can't
it was a
speak
French
English,
word.
Kurt.
It was French.
Okay, so it's a white word, so that's ours to do.
Yeah,
what we want.
that's right. The Persian.
My psychiatrist can tell you.
He's angry. Tell me, Jamila, is he
This
angry,
is
man?
indignant.
It's indignant.
Yeah, and that's correct also.
Well, yeah, people got to go out and pick up the book. Tell the name of the book again, Judah.
It's called If the Raindrops United. It's on Amazon. If there's any bookstores in America, it should be there. And I'm selling it at after shows I do. I either sell it or a local bookstore sells it after the show.
Dude, it's a good book.
It's a great book.
Judah puts out good books you could get for like planes and shits and shit.
We're going to get our copy, though, right? We're going to get our signed copy,
yes,
Judah?
they should be here somewhere. We just need to break into Liam's office and get
The
it.
white man's promises. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
We
And,
ain't get no
there's
book.
there's some heavy ones in here about racism, too.
He's Jewish, but he's white.
I'm half Jew. My mom's Catholic.
Look at there. He heard it.
Yeah. Jews have really good hearing. I don't know.
That's right.
Here's one I did here. This is more of a serious one.
Let's
And
hear
I have
it.
a stand-up bit kind of based
We're
on
going to
this.
Philly Girl in 2 seconds.
This is it's called The American Way, and it's just a bunch of people in prison. It says providing more free housing than any other country.
That's what he said. I like that. That's good shit.
That's really nice.
All right, let's just check out Philly Girl real fast.
Yeah,
She's checking in
we
from
got
her
an
family.
update
Philly
from
Girls.
Philly Girl.
Oh,
Philly
cool. I'm
Girls.
in Philly next week.
Oh, hey, Philly Girl. Are you
Kurt's
there?
homeland.
Philly Girl, you there?
It's more Philly girls than mine,
Hey,
even.
what's up?
Hey, Philly Girl, Judah Friedlander's here.
Hello,
and he's
Philly
coming
Girl.
to Philly soon, he said.
Yeah, next week.
Hey, Jay Judah, maybe I'll see you when you're here. But right now, I'm super bummed.
Why?
What happened?
What
The
happened?
whole night was a complete disaster. I cannot tell a lie.
What happened? Well, don't lie about it. What? What'd I say?
So like we did our ritual where we dropped our wishes into the Tacony Creek, and then we go to Wings to Go, and
Yeah.
the lights are out, and they're like, we're closed. And I swear to God, I could see them hiding behind a counter with the lights out. They
No
knew we
way.
were coming, so they locked the door, and they were like, no, we're closed. You can't come in.
What time was it, though, Philly Girl? Was it close to their closing time?
No, they don't close. They don't close till 11.
Oh,
Man, I don't know.
that's a pretty Philly problem.
What kind of store was this?
Wings to go. Her family is pre-Thanksgiving Wings to go.
But you went in the store, so that was your first mistake.
No,
They locked the door. They
No,
locked
but
the
she
family.
tried to go in the
Yeah.
store. It's called Wings to Go.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
shouldn't even have to go in the store.
Yo, Philly
She
girl.
should have just stayed at home and called them. They would have delivered it.
Me, Judah, but we already addressed this before
Yes.
you got here. Where I
She actually
said,
did.
First of all, never correct me. I'm an American. Okay? America's never wrong.
That's a great perspective, real original. Look,
It
guys,
is. It's the American way.
I would like to tell you that then my two Aunt Lorettas got into a fight.
Oh,
Didn't show
why?
up, as usual.
Oh no.
Because they're trying to figure out who they're angry about who's more thankful for the lotto. And then, so the police show up, Philadelphia's finest, guns drawn.
Right?
Yeah.
Guns drawn, not unusual, but not ideal, of course. And they're telling everybody needs to calm down, blah, blah, blah. Like, totally ruin our pre-Thanksgiving ritual. But it was fine because it turns out I went to grade school with one of the cops, and my dog went to CCD with one of the police dogs. So the whole
Wow.
situation, like, chilled out. But, like,
God.
I'm sorry, like, I was set up for a totally different experience.
I hate when that happens.
God, you are Phillier than
You know
Scrapple.
what, Philly girl, I think this is a great story, and I think that you and we all who've listened to this have really grown from it. So
I love it.
I think this is a great pre-Thanksgiving
Yeah, you know,
story. that
Philly
really helps everybody.
There's a message in
Philly,
there.
you could just go and put a few more wishes in the crick, you know?
They
That
write
ain't
down
a
there.
good idea, Kurt.
Oh.
But right now, I'm just going to like crack open a Yingling and sit back and watch Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect Thanksgiving.
It all came together at the end. It all came together at the end.
Philly girl, have you met Jamila?
Oh, yeah, Jamila's here.
My psychiatrist of the show is here.
Another one?
No, this
Another
is
one.
not. Oh shit! Don't, Philly girl, don't blow it up like
He's
we've got.
cheating on you.
I'm leaving.
No, this is the main one, Jamila. Have
Oh,
you?
yeah, we were talking about you last week. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, love.
You missed it was a
Oh,
great
my
show
goodness.
Yeah, we missed out. We missed Philly girl.
here. We did
actually
miss her,
being
but
here.
I'm glad she's home and visiting with the family. You only got 2 minutes left in the show now.
Oh shit! Well,
The
buy
show
Judah's
flies by.
book.
Make sure you buy If Rain Drops.
We might have to make
If
our
the-
show longer.
If
man.
the Raindrops United.
Yeah.
Well, I can also come in earlier. You know, I kind of came in.
Yeah, where
early.
were you? At the stand?
I was at the stand. Yeah.
Wait, what, Philly girl?
That's not a bad idea because, you know, unions, buy American, you know, if the Raindrops unionized, they, you know, things would be better for them and their families.
That's what the book's all about. Philly girl,
Philly girl, you're the.
I love you.
You're one of the best.
Jamila, we
Jamila,
want to thank you
what's,
for coming out.
Oh,
coming
thank
on.
Did you have something to plug
Thank
or
you,
anything?
Thank you.
Are you plugging
Yeah,
anything?
thanks for our lovely
your-
chocolates.
Oh my god.
Do you have do
Your
you have
practice?
anything? Yeah, anything go plug or
You want to
anything?
plug anything?
What do you mean by plug?
Like
your practice.
promote
No. Thank you for having me. It's so much fun.
Yo, you're a
Really.
treat. You're a real treat. We do want to do one thing and remind everybody about
Yeah.
December 1st. Say it, Kurt.
December 1st, Race Wars Live Comedy Show. Judy, do you want to do a set?
Yes, come do the set.
I'm going to be out of town. I'm in
Wow.
D.C., I think.
Wait a-
Then I go to Philly December 2nd.
Oh,
5th at Helium Comedy
shit.
Club.
Well, excuse me.
But tell me where the show is. I want to hear
December
about it.
1st.
I'll tell
Village
people to go.
Underground.
Yes, December
Village
1st.
Underground.
Oh, that's
Village-
great.
Village
Tuesday
Underground.
nights.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday nights,
Wide
Village
open.
Underground. That's where I did my the big show for the night my book came out. Tuesday nights, the Village Underground. Let me tell these people, it's the fucking place to be.
Yes, December
Well,
1st.
the last one was awesome.
Village
December 1st.
Underground
We,
is
we
awesome.
did this before
Yeah,
with
we did.
very short notice, and it was
Yeah.
sold out.
It was
a
sold
fucking
out.
killer.
And we're going to
Yeah.
do the same thing
But
with
this
big
one's gonna be even
names.
better, man.
It's a great room owned by the Comedy Cellar.
Yeah.
and
Yes,
it's
Comedy
just
Cellar Room.
awesome.
So make sure you go to our Facebook page and get your tickets now. Get your tickets. Don't wait till the last minute because everybody going to call and be like, hey, I didn't get in. I got to get in.
It's true. They
I'm turning
turn-
my phone off.
Yeah.
So it's December
People wanna
1st.
see Philly Girl, I think, though.
Oh, yeah, Philly Girl will be there.
Yeah.
Live and in person.
Oh, that's the fucking best part. Philly girl
It's our
wants
first
to
one.
help us host it.
Okay, well, we'll have her on there with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sitting in the fucking chair while we bring these people up.
Well, we'll
I
see.
got something to plug.
We'll have a segment for her on there, definitely.
For sure, we're
The
gonna
Philly
have
Girl
that.
segment. Maybe we'll have an Ask Philly Girl and have the audience members ask her a question about anything they want to.
Oh shit, Philly girl, would you be into a Q&A?
A Q&A with Philly
of
Girl.
answering Philly?
Like a fact, like a frequently asked question? Absolutely.
That's a good idea, dude.
All right, so make sure that you check it out. December 1st, Village Underground, New York City, the Comedy Cellar.
Maybe we get old Shellfish to put some stuff together to play.
We're going to do a whole thing. We're going to do a whole thing. That's the end of the show, though. We
Wait,
want to
can I
thank
plug something?
Yes.
I want to plug the movie Creed, starring city of Philadelphia.
That's right. Philadelphia is in a movie Creed coming out this weekend.
Philadelphia actually got nominated for Rocky V.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize that.
Listen, it's Race Wars. We love you. December 1st. Don't forget the first show. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Go see your
Thanksgiving.
family.